Woohoo! We're live!
Cool.
Let's go! We're here, and the music is good, and my screen is frozen, so that's great. Why did my screen freeze? Okay, it's back. That was frightening. Crunchyroll? Why is Crunchyroll here? Oh.
Because reasons.
Okay. There's like a promotion
There you
thing. Anyway. We're back! Hooray!
Yippee!
It has been so long. I'm glad to be back here. Today, we will be playing Rise from the Ashes. Hooray! It's a bonus, I think. Which is fun. Well then, I'm going to swap over to... Oops, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Hooray! This is the correct window. I'm so smart. I know how Streamlabs works.
Next hours.
Here we are. Survive, rise from the ashes. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Alright, Phoenix, do your namesake.
That's very fast. Oh, it's raining. Whoa. Bro?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My window
It
cracked.
said no. Do you have problems?
Oh, okay, we're
Oh,
good.
there we go. There we go.
We're back.
Alright.
Hang in there, computer. That building in the background is moving more than it should. What? Huh? Okay, I have not seen footage of this one.
Blade.
Mia?
You.
She's got Mia's hair.
No, 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 no.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. I miss her dearly. Come back.
We all do.
My little sister. 2 months without a
No,
single
there's no
try.
way she was introduced this early, was she?
Hmm?
No, just thoughts.
Oh.
Just thoughts.
I have so many of those.
Yeah.
I've had offers,
I try not to.
but none I took. Girl, you have a job. You need money. That is
Gay boy, you can't live off the gay.
literally until the day that girl showed up. I have 2 viewers. Welcome! Welcome to the stream. I have
Hey,
no
everyone.
idea what to expect. February
wanted to know.
22nd, 10:02 a.m. Bright & Co. Law Offices. I'm sad. Why do I come here to the office every day?
Right.
I know, if you're not doing work, why are you even here, bro? It's not like I want
Obligation.
work.
Gay obligation.
He just sits at the computer and plays, like, card games or something. Chess.com. He's like, man, I wish I knew how to play chess. Who is this? I don't know how to voice you. There you are, finally.
Who I think it is?
I know you! I don't have a voice for you. I'm just gonna go with... Oh, I can't go with my
so
normal.
early.
It's my Phoenix voice. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Yep, that's me. I look
One
just like
job.
her.
She's a woman. Come on. Come on.
She looks more like Mia than he does. Like, what's going on? Here's what Phoenix looks like.
You sure you're not a fae? Oh, another shame cam. Oh, no. Oh,
The
no.
shame cam. I can't voice ellipses. Ellipses. I forgot my voice for her.
I did.
Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
No, she's dead.
I'm sorry, but Ms. Mia Fey no longer works here.
Dude,
So-
just tell her.
You are the coffee boy? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can see me here at my desk with all of the coffee that I have. I'm Phoenix Wright,
I
the defense attorney.
Thank you.
Wait, Wait a minute, the law office is named after him.
I don't think it is yet. Oh no, it is. It is.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot. It is. It is named after him. One
No, I'm
job.
just the coffee boy, don't worry about it.
My name's on the door.
Oh, that's a goofy sprite, I like that. Wait, no, make that face again, that was silly. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? Ooh, am I
There you
famous?
go.
The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief.
I
then.
mean, close enough.
You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. Why? Oh,
Nick.
she's so cute! I want to squish her!
Yeah, she is a bean. We love her.
But
I can't wait to see her and Clavier interact.
but
Because apparently she's pissed off by him. Yeah.
you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated
Right.
defense attorney? I've had like 4 cases. But yes, I am undefeated. You should definitely hire me. It'll be, oh, my bad. We are not on the same wavelength. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Nick. Look, I know you miss Maya, but work is work, man.
This is your job. You can't just like not. Whatever. Oh, we lost a viewer. Okay, doesn't matter. You are
Fine.
still welcome here. My content is not for everybody, and that is fine.
Don't
Please,
focus on the numbers, though.
I'm out
Don't
of time.
focus on the numbers.
But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh no. Maya? Could it be?
Remind you of someone, Nick? They even have a similar hairstyle.
Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Ima Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator?
I'm stupid. Yeah, I don't exist.
I'm pronouncing her name right? Tell me I'm not pronouncing it wrong.
I thought it was Emma,
It
but
could
it very
be.
well could be Ima. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm gonna pronounce it Ima. Until somebody tells me not
It's
to.
weird. I think like the most normal names belong to the prosecutors,
Mm-hmm.
like Miles and Kristoff.
Yeah.
But like the defense attorney usually have weird freaking names,
Yeah.
and everyone who's not has even weirder names.
Yes. It's just so many weird names. Emo, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? Oh, she's so sweet. I love her. She's only 15. She's even younger than Maya. Okay, well then I can use my Maya voice for her. Oh. Okay. I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see.
Squishy child.
Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. She looks just like Maya. That's Maya has a sprite
Yeah.
just like that. Oh, she's so cute. I want to
A lot of
shake
characters
her.
gonna make that pose. A lot of characters are gonna make that pose because it's like girl autistic pose. I know it.
Love the silly weird girl assistants. Hooray! So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. Would she stab someone with something else? Why did you specify the knife part? Would she stab
Because
someone
the
with
murder
a
weapon is
toaster?
a knife.
So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She
Love
didn't
that.
do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. promised her I'd
Okay,
bring
no
me a
choice.
Faye, but... Well, I mean, you could, but it would just be, like, really difficult, you know? It's interesting.
How do I put this? She's dead.
How would she know Mia?
Oh, it is the girl I'm thinking of. They introduced them early. Shoot.
So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
You're a child. In fact, saying that, you're a child.
Yeah. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. Hey, don't judge her for her career choices, bro.
Scientific career paths are not weird.
I
mean,
believe
they are. They're not.
investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yes. Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? Yeah, she has a sister. We've established that.
We
I've been doing
really
research,
heavily
you know.
established that.
I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. No, I'm asking her about Mia first. Oh, my audio is
I
going out.
do like how they are complete opposites.
Yes.
Maya was like all spiritual, and Emma seems to be completely scientific.
Yes. I love that.
Both probably work fine, but opposite of the board.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. I've never met anyone named Mia. I meant to specify, I've never met a man named Mia. I don't think it's that common. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Where'd the music
So she
go?
was like, no. Oh, they are.
Well,
You're gonna find out quick. Ace Attorney hates siblings.
uh-oh. Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? He's an only child, he doesn't get it. But
Yeah.
she's my only family. Your only family?
Oh,
What about your parents?
sounds familiar, Nick.
They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything I could say after that.
Not Phoenix being Mac's dad all the time.
He's like, can I adopt her? She shouldn't be out here alone.
He did that to Maya. He's doing that here. He'll do it to Pearl.
She
He
needs
did it to
someone to look
Druzy.
after
He
her.
probably did it to Apollo.
Need someone to
Pearl
look
is a
after.
dad.
Okay, so we should go to the detention center. Let's
Give it
go.
up.
February 22nd, detention center.
I'm
visitors
gonna
room.
notice. Good.
I wonder what's wrong with Ima.
Is
She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived.
maybe go sit back.
I
Go
don't-
sit in the back somewhere.
I
Go
don't
outside.
know how to do.
I thought you didn't want visitors. Hmm.
Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Yeah, that'll
Sorry,
work.
ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Well,
It is. It's the lesbian.
Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Yeah, it is. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Ema. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name's Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Whoa! Slay.
Defense and prosecutor names.
You're a
Not surprised.
prosecutor? Anyone could be a prosecutor, Nick. Get with the times. Oh,
Your mentor is literally a woman.
2 sisters. 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? It definitely is. People can exist.
No.
Lana.
There's parallels,
I
Nick.
mean, they're just like...
Mia and Maya.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? No, I'm just having a flashback.
You're... Nope, having a crisis. I'm good.
There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me.
You already confessed.
Well, Mr. Wright. Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. It's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. I can talk. I can do it. I promise. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great.
Make my life harder, why don't you?
Literally. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department.
If it's Gumshoe, I'm gonna be mad. I don't think it is, but if it's Gumshoe...
Gumshoe's fine. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
Am I the nigger?
What? Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means... the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
Yeah, get used to it, Nick.
So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job, and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. It's an awfully large nutshell.
Yep.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I think you recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, I was punching walls. No big deal. You get
The
bored in
variable
the
looks
cell.
comfortable.
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. She was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Ina told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That's probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Okay, Emo, whatever you say. I was the best there was. Are we still talking about school, Lana? Are we on the same wavelength here? Like, you referring to anything else? Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Ema says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? This is a new song. You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. No, you won't. I'll adopt you. I'm petting your head right now. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? What? I can't hear you. You turned away from me. Mr. Wright? Did you hear that?
I can't hear you unless you look me in the eyes.
Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Client has confessed after all. Case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Ema's eyes. There's something else going on here. I'm gonna find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister... She's not always like that, you know. Just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Oh, my bad. Let's go. Oh, that's frightening. We will get murdered if we go there. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone! Keep up the good work! Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is.
That's not how you say hi.
You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Oh! Is it who I think it is? Hey there. No, it's not. It's not who I think it is. Am I brave enough to do a cowboy sort of accent? I believe that's called Southern.
No. Like Lotta all over again.
You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Whoa.
Oh no, he's hot.
Hi! Oh, he's got a banger theme. Let's go! What do we have here? You speak Spanish? That's pretty cool. Looks like a bambino got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep that. Is that doggies? There's only one G. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Huh? What?
Mr. Marshall. I'm done.
Mr. Marshall. I love that they named him Marshall.
Don't
not hygienic.
shave with a knife.
Don't do that here. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? Yeah, like in bowling. This is our claim, our territory, the motherlode of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner.
Get out of the way.
Sorry, I was a little distracted. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's
No,
this
go
guy
sit on
talking
one.
about? Whoa! Alcohol reference. You head along
You should
home
be
now.
drinking on the job.
Happy trails, Bambina. I'm not proud of my voice for that. Was that, Hombre, a friend of yours?
Kinda, sort of. Yeah, he is a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Yeehaw!
Yeah!
Yeehaw! Whose wallet is that, and is there any money inside? Can I have it? I mean, wow, a piece of evidence. Let's look at it. What's this? A wallet?
Don't announce it.
Okay. Don't! Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
Okay, no, you have to put it in a
No,
bag.
no, that's illegal.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet
The
hastily stuffed
spiritual,
into
the legal, and the scientific. We're not quite lining up here.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record. To be sure to examine evidence
An
carefully on all
upgrade.
sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Fancy.
Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of enter.
Why did I move the angle?
Enter!
I don't know, why did you do that?
Who dat?
This is an ID card.
Yes, it is.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
No.
That's just looking inside of a wallet. Anyone would think to do that.
It's
but-
common sense.
I'm petting your head still. Good job.
We love you. It's fine. You'll figure it out.
I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it.
Thank you.
Goodman's ID added to the court record. She's so cute when she does that little shoulders up pose.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I was trying to do like a unique voice for her, but it just slowly turned into my Maya Fey voice.
It's fine. I don't even know if she's gonna show up in this game.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Let's have a look at... That feels like something you should be able to investigate. Use ladder.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
It's a ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Well, a step ladder is a type of ladder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about? It's called science. You wouldn't know.
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Maybe somebody cut it when they wanted to commit a murder.
Cool.
So
Like a
the
door.
victim couldn't call for help or something. Look, a door! This must mean something. Yeah, that's where people enter. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. Clearly, you've never read a poem. No,
Oh,
it
Lord.
won't open. A mysterious lock. Try to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. He really does. He needs to relax and have more fun.
You don't know how.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
Yes,
Yeah, and then you can go out for ice cream or something. To the beach.
Head pets.
He is not happy ever since Maya left.
This is his little sister.
Yeah. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Uh-huh. Yeah.
You sure you're a scientific-minded person?
Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. I would have
Thank
failed
you.
that! I mean,
I would
what?
have fallen
I'm
flat
so
on my
smart.
face. So would you, Nick.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Come on, Nick. You're no fun at all.
You're already jaded, Nick.
An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
Why would you
Full of
want
water.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Don't act suspicious.
Just trying to like hide in things. What?
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
She's looking at her hand.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Stop doing that. The
I will
sheriff,
take that knife and cut your hair off.
like I've said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, that's scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, old Philly's got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please?
No problem, partner. About time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you I think that's Spanish. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self. Look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza.
Well, vittles means food, and a saloon is a place where you go to drink. I don't know this one because I don't speak Spanish. Which is a personal failing. I'll look that up with you.
Personal failing?
I have no excuse for being uneducated. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Well, the prosecutor shouldn't be high, he's working. In any case, stay away from the car. You know what a car is? You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our plane. Right. Great.
Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Who is this? Excuse me? Who is this? Were you two all set?
Us?
I'm a little distracted. Hi.
Literally dressed like a snack. Literally dressed like a snack. Sushi on the hat. one of those weird hot dog octopus thingies as her necklace.
I love those.
I can't see the rest of her.
They're so cute. What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
That's literally my Maya Fey voice.
No.
Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
Yes? Oh.
Some crunchy goodness coming at
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
you. This area is off limits to everyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hard
She had
to
a
really
point.
greet someone. Even if my days as a cough-up queen are over.
That's a terrible nickname. It sounds like you have some kind of like phlegm disorder or something.
With her appearance, it sounds worse.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Huh? You know, I am feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. Quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the
Who's a
sordid
witness?
secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
Nick.
She's so pretty. Oh, sorry. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. I'm a little distracted. I'm a little distracted.
If she was a buff woman, I think I'd be the same. I'm more of a
Yes.
buff gal kind of girl.
Real.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Do not refer to her that way. I'm not voicing that. Please, tell us what happened. I'm not calling her that, bro.
Please, tell us what
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Blah, 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 blah. Forgetting it.
I love how they're using her head of Romeo.
Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Please. Yes, ma'am. Yipes. She means it.
She means it.
Yes,
Ma'am,
please.
I'm gay.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
That's slightly different, I think. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? That's probably when the murder happened, Nick.
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
Inequity?
Speak in English.
Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all.
Oh, that's the wrong voice.
Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Sorry,
Probably
just admitting to a
laxatives would be my guess, not poison.
crime. Probably.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Give or
Young
take, try
miss.
both.
Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Oh, she's going to, kill you.
Ew!
It feels. I love the things they're doing with her eyes. That's. It. It's like a dichotomy versus Nick and Miles.
Yeah.
That and also Clavier and Kristoff, but maybe less or more so. I think color's what draws me to the other two. I hate the way I say that man's name.
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. Lunch is evil.
The only
apparently.
evil lunch is the one I do, which is just pretty much lunch meat because I'm depressed. What do you mean?
I wouldn't call that an evil lunch.
Depressing girl meal.
I'm trying to think of an evil lunch.
It's just peas.
I've
Just a
eaten
bowl of
just
peas.
before.
It's just peas and milk eaten like cereal.
That is evil. Peas and milk. Yummy, yummy.
Oh my lord.
One thing's clear.
Cereal with orange juice instead of milk.
That's evil.
Why is it all Whole Foods?
Bowl foods are just more evil. This
They
is
have more
scientific. Yuma can prove it. Right, Yuma? Yeah, bowl foods
They
are
have-
more evil.
They have a better shape to hold the evil.
One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Unlike you, who has a thing for prosecutors. I mean, what? Anyway.
Facts.
So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? Sorry, Ms. Star.
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath.
You didn't get it from the mirror?
To see Lana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his
You
silvery
probably
ties.
know.
Sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife.
Wait a second, you know Lana Sky?
Of course, it's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunch boxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light.
Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Maybe because she's famous.
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Ms. Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No.
Oh, jerk.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
I wouldn't eat a trilobite, personally.
Never mind. You win.
Please get it away from me.
Appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your
Oh, so you have
boyfriend?
ins.
See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches and, since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Ms. Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. It was, though.
Not bad.
Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Ms. Star? I sense some hostility.
Hostility?
Sense.
Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell.
Okay, girl.
Kind of like 10
Well,
clans in
next
the
series
chat.
we have a defense problem. The prosecutor's one of the best people.
I wonder if Ms. Star was involved in some kind of legal trouble in the past.
That would be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cop-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure.
We do have a new location. We pretty much searched everything and talked to everyone, apparently.
Yeah.
If there's something left. And we do a new location. Because of that Marshall.
Well, let's go.
Eat, delete.
Hey! I know you! I'm not prepared!
We'll be
February
11,
22nd.
Miles. Great.
High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Hold on, I want some water.
Miles. Yeah, calm the fuck down.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look! There's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
Oh, Miles is the king of prosecution. Or the prosecutor king, or whatever the heck it was.
I'm gonna take your word for it, I've never heard that before.
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Oh yeah, and we love him. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? Nope, it's fun. That voice.
Daddy.
Oh my, I missed him so much. Sorry, had to stim for a moment. Happy stimming! Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh?
Ah! I'm gonna scream about it, apparently!
Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
My nightmares.
Of course! I'm his biggest fan.
Oh Lord.
My sister introduced us once, and
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
no! Did I?
No.
It was just Mr. Wright here.
Hey, don't blame me.
We're
Don't
just here to
put this
investigate a
on
murder
me.
case.
Murder?
As per
I
usual.
was convicted of one of those once. He starts
so
zoning out.
relatable.
Don't have a flashback. Stay with me. We need your help. It's like,
Miles,
stop.
baby,
I'm going
baby.
to have a dramatic flashback sequence. Don't interrupt me.
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
Hmm. That would be my car. What of it?
What?
Stop putting your
You
foot in your
just
mouth,
said it might
Ema.
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Oh, my bad, I didn't
Nick.
do that.
Nick, bad wording.
So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? The thought hadn't even crossed my mind. I was thinking someone was going to frame you. After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean,
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
yes, sir. Ema Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Oh, should I have made that sound forced? I was trying to be genuine. Oh, now I remember. You've really grown. You were very small when I first saw you. You were like 2 feet tall. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. Maybe you should bike to work like me. I'm super cool. Cool people do that. You should start biking. It's better for the environment. I'd rather
I have money, right? I don't need to.
Exactly. Only broke people bike to work. He's like, oof, my heart. Ouchie.
Jesus Christ. Thanks. One of us keeps going with our job, right?
More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself. So I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth.
These are just very familiar voices. I wasn't expecting that for Ema to sound just like Maya. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? What? Miles Edgeworth.
Don't start fantasizing, Nick.
Hello,
Don't
cat.
start fantasizing.
My cat is here.
Same with mine.
Do you want to voice any characters?
What?
I don't think he does. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Is it?
Yeah, of course it's no.
Some people need very
Yeah,
little excuse to
sensible.
think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a
That-
story behind that one.
Miles, don't put that where I know you want to put that. It's not a toy.
Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Why do you have a knife? And also, it's really cool. And also, where did you get one? And also, can I have the link?
Self-defense would be one of the answers, I'm sure.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it?
You positive? Just checking.
Are you absolutely certain? Come on, can't he take
Can
a
I
joke?
poke you in the face? Would you be?
That was a great joke, Phoenix. You got the whole squad laughing.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
He sure does. Yell at him more.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to look around.
This is gonna be some great material for my fanfic. I probably should have muted before I coughed so loud.
Hey, a chessboard!
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kinda reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's
That's what you want to surround you.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm just gonna move along, Nick.
Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. Thought Edgeworth wasn't good with height. I don't know what
Gumshoe gets them. I just know it.
You must have someone get them for him.
Detective! Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. He's so silly, I like him.
Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. The drawer below it is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
there's such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
Yeah.
Click.
My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I guess we're interacting with the flowers. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Not in his full bag.
Stop
No.
sending me things. Go away. I'm changing my
I think
address.
she's a whole serious thing. She's a stalker.
Stop knowing where I work. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, and you tried to forget it.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai.
Play
Wow,
pieces
I
together.
want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. You're like picking him up and stuff? Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Oh my lord. Why did you actually keep these things?
What was
No,
that
I don't-
supposed to
Why?
mean, Wendy? What was that supposed to mean? Okay, girl.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
Why do you look so sad about that?
that? Chill, Nick.
I don't think so. You never know.
No, she can't be, because then I can't be, he says.
I mean, I don't know, age gap relationships sometimes work out.
Not when it's a fucking stalker.
True. Where did my cat go? Cat?
And what?
Okay, I think he left.
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket.
No.
Right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe
It's just old.
I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. Okay, I looked at that, nothing to see here. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Huh? I don't know how to voice that. Something. Oh, okay,
King of
I'm piecing things
Prosecutors.
together. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
I immediately knew it was him the moment they said the title.
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for king? I don't even know how to say that in my Edgeworth voice. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors? Kinda like Employee of the Month, only better.
Why did I think of the Gavin brothers? I'm corrupted.
Prosecutor's trophy, added to the court record. I'm looking at this couch.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over.
That's a spelling error. I gotta make sure I'm annoying about it.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning he has sofa
Like you don't, Nick.
and the little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool? He's saying that to, like, shake himself out of it. He's picturing it and he's like, man, that would be really cute. I mean, I bet he looks really cute when... Wait, no, I didn't say that. No, wait.
So that's the King of Prosecutors' shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations! King of Prosecutors!
Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? I didn't even notice that. I thought that was part of the design.
Right.
A work
No
desk.
one's anything, girl.
It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
The detective again. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Why did you? It's because you have a crush on him, perhaps. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Stop thieving. No stealing. Don't. He'll sue you. Well, I have a really good lawyer. No, you don't. Don't drag me into this.
I'm not defending you.
Whoa! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally,
Ema. Girly. She's so fun.
were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be...
Oh, she's doing the math.
Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds.
Really? From 12 stories up? I think it would be like more like 10 seconds? That's handy to know. I just don't think that math is correct. That doesn't sound right. I don't think there's anything else to look at here, which is very sad. Do you have anything else to say, my friend?
Red, right.
I'm going to knife you! Here, look at my badge. 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 Look at my badge.
Really right. Really now. Come on.
So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why is that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? Got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transfer.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Ooh, a parking stub. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Ah! Hi! How do I voice you? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. Oof. Youch. Whimper.
Getting the gumshoe treatment.
But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Nick! I love him dearly.
Wrong.
Right. Yes, sir! Yeah, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy.
You'll be saying that for years to come.
You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. He was never not calm. Okay, we're gonna go now. Oh, we have to go through the parking lot. Hi. I don't think we can do anything. Let's go to the police department. February 22nd, police department entrance.
Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? Only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on, what's that?
Mascot.
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast. Detective! Yay! Hi! Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. This is a police station. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? Hey, can a man have fun? Leave him alone.
Yeah.
What? Well... At least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Please tell us things, Detective. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Too late.
Whoops. Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little
No,
girl
this
so
guy.
peeved at me? Oh, she has a personal vendetta? Don't worry about it. She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! Chief Prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fake.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Ema did seem to know that Marshall guy. Patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Oh, okay. My bad. Do you mind if I look around? I want to look at this dude. What's on here first? The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Okay, well, I've never really been to a police station, so I don't know what they're talking about.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bus.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Well, I have nothing to say about that. I was gonna say, let's see, and then click on them, but I have to go methodically.
Banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
Wow, you are so right. A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car, and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have that at your... Did they not have those at your zoo? Oh, okay, she doesn't have a rebuttal. Let's see what they're really talking about. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that? Your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
Guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me.
I was wondering about that.
What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? Chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops.
I think there's a fairy tale about that. The Blue Badger panel added to the court record. Well, okay.
Do you know this guy?
Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. Well, you are the police, and I'm showing it to you, so... It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
No?
So, this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Also, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is the chief prosecutor, Sky, called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Well... Look at this! Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Or they just don't like him, you know?
Yeah. Kind of antisocial, kind of a dick.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
You have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. It's in a tough spot again. Again? He just casually forgot about all that. It all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who's... what was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction, added to the court record. Hey, thanks, man. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Thanks, boss. You're the coolest. Alright, so we should probably head back and see what is the deal. February 22nd, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. We can't see anybody, so I'll have to take your word for it. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this... Oh, is that him? My bad. Is that Marshall? Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my... Who is this?
Hmm?
I'm just gonna use a default voice. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, hey, I know you.
Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too.
What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall.
Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. He's leaving his DNA all over it.
Yeah.
Just grooving. Who smacked the blue badger in the face? That was very mean. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? My bad, I just kind of said it. No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. We like to settle. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest death. I don't know about that. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded. That's kind of mean. You could have just, like, thrown it away. You didn't have to crumple it. Okay. You should... We need to talk to each other because I presented new evidence. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Ms. Angel Starr. One stabbed at the chest. Fine piece of work. So here's the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record.
What is there in the stomach?
Is my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambino. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. It's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot?
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout, I knew. Uh-huh. I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. I don't think they do. Huh?
I don't care.
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
Hey, he was learning the Blue Badger dance.
Yeah, nothing important.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth.
Alone.
Edgeworth? You've heard of him, Nick. Come on. That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna look around. I'm sliding. Car. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Do I sense a little bitterness, Phoenix? This looks like a cell phone. Oh, I thought it was like an instant camera when it was lying on the ground.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah. Right, let's check it out. I'm not doing this. It's moving on its own. Okay.
Well, you already said you were gonna do it, so.
This phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
He's old, okay? He doesn't know how phones work.
I'm
Sorry
surprised
to
you
disappoint you.
can work a phone.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm
Did
sorry.
you?
It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
Haha, yeah, he's old. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. I got something. Oh. Is it the strap here? Man.
Oh, it's her. Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Yay, flavor text. I'm rotating things around. I feel like there should be more. Zoom! Oh, I think I got something for a split second. I did. Wait. No, come back. Okay, the redial button. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button.
Hey! Who is pinging me? Please leave me alone. I like your ringtone. I'm grooving! Hey, that song! I know that! Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, Oats, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Didn't you use expert scientific analysis to say this probably belonged to the victim? Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtunes. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but Someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. They decidedly
No,
do
they
not.
don't.
Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added to the court record.
So why was after calling Nick?
Ooh,
Oh, because she was still leaving about or someone Mia. Lana also said that the stab wound had been in the stomach, but the autopsy report on Marshall saying it was the chest. Contradictions.
interesting. What's this?
This could be nothing sauce, but yeah.
Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. 67S122.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note added to the court record.
Well, so there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. The prospector tomorrow was none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambino. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall?
Yeah, Bambino?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? There's probably a lot you don't know about, bro.
Yeah.
I apologize, Bambino. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Something's up to something here. Someone's up to something here. But who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? It was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, till he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors
No.
we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
You follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambino. Chief Prospector Lana Skye.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret going around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Ema,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
I'm grooving. Cellular.
Beep.
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours.
Oh, so I was calling her.
At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Ema?
I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Cell phone updated in the court record. Detective is murdered. The suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. Got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
You don't.
To be continued. Oh, we will be continuing it now. I'm very excited.
Now?
Yes.
Hey, we have time. We have time. You have at least a 2-hour runtime.
Yeah. Let's check on how the stream is doing. Stream is doing good.
Yep, yep.
Hooray! Okay. Now we can go back. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Wander. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Ms. Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. There's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, I'm not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Thanks. And good luck to you, Lana. First trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Mia, I miss you. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth, all by myself. You can do it.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
No.
She is so cute. I want to pet her head.
February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Sorry, we were talking.
Jerk.
We had to catch up on Steel Samurai last night, alright? Not that I care or anything.
Edgeworth.
Oh, that's it? You're just gonna- oh, okay. I thought he was just gonna
I
dramatically
missed your
say his
face,
name and
Nick.
move on.
It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Why are you making me say hard words? Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office loft.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life.
Sounds like you're gonna kill her, man.
There's a
Well,
witness
she's
to
either
regard.
getting life sentence or a death penalty.
A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Ms. Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere?
If you have, you shouldn't be on those websites.
Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down.
Ah, and for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch.
Your name and profession, please.
Yeah, it's only 10 a.m. That's breakfast time.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I just thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Ew. What in the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? I don't want to find out.
No, thank you.
Name, profession, now.
Me?
Alright, say last damn.
The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it.
I don't think I can.
I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. Prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. You can still listen. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Ms. Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Star was a detective?
Uh-huh. Aha, real.
It's
I
the
know
code,
who
isn't
you
it?
are. That wasn't a
Oh,
command, I just
there
had
it
to
is.
cough.
Off of Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Ms. Star. Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. Parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes?
Oh, that was the judge. My bad. I used the wrong voice.
Crime took place by the car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dried, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
Yes, please. I mean, what? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me?
Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
Feels great. Can you do it again? I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a
I don't think it is a flesh wound.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
Felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off. She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. Testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Okay. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join?
Oh my.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
Security guard room is in the loft, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That'll be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
By garish car, you mean
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed is also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. The person you saw, you were sure was the defendant.
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. Fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that
Oh,
tagline
Lord.
elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism?
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Photograph. You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
Think I showed to you, prosecutor. Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Crime photo added to the court record.
Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye. So what was the defendant doing at the time?
Well...
Ruh-roh. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh?
Yeah.
Really? Uh-oh. My bad. It really didn't. Hold on. Oh. It's not the crime photo. I presented the wrong thing. We did it. And you witnessed this? You saw Ms. Sky stab the victim with the knife?
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. How many sprites did they draw for her there? But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Ms. Sky not holding a knife? Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Objection! And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh?
See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But it's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea?
Well...
Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice.
We didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Objection! Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Why? These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
Oh my. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Oh yeah? Well... Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife.
What's with this case? A murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right?
There's a child? That's not a jury of your peers. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, Rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Oh, okay. Order, order, order. Great. Now the tide is turning. Oh, I thought that was sarcastic. Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
And not yet.
Right.
We're getting somewhere.
I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
What?
I do hope you weren't deluding. Oh, my bad. I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole into the whole premeditated theory.
Bah. A prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. So, you admit that they do care? You mean that they could not care less? The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really, now? Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. The victim
Lana
was
said it was
summoned
one
from the
step.
police department
What?
to the prosecutor's office. It does
Can we
sound a
get
lot
the
like
autopsy report again?
premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may
Yeah,
now
boy.
cross-examine the witness.
Can we check the autopsy report again?
Yes. Do. One knife wound. Oh,
Over and over again.
interesting.
We have her open.
Oh yeah? Well, then how come you say she stabbed him again and again? But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. For my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Ms. Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Ah, you're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't make me say that. Don't make me say that. He's my hero, really. What about my objection? No one noticed?
Yeah, I did it. And it was my report.
I'm petting your head, Phoenix. It's okay, we see you. Well, witness?
Thank you, Nick.
You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? She lifted her knife. I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. The red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. I don't know, man.
Blood?
It doesn't look like... She's not wearing anything. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. Oh. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? A suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself, with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Hey!
Get her.
Congratulations.
Get her.
Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good.
the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver? Also, we don't want him to prevail. We want to prevail.
But it was there.
Look at you, Huck. Come here. Come here.
No, not that, but something red. Really.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth.
Is it ever that easy?
Apprehending the suspect. That's a different instrument.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra.
A cobra is a snake.
That's me, Angel Star.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Hey,
Don't
they
bother
got
me
that.
with details unless you want to get bitten.
Well... Oh, okay, my bad.
Down.
No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
I think you could write that down for a lot of people.
Chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain.
She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Are they full of water?
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Row.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Wait.
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
Maybe I should press her for more details? Yes! I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So, you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Ms. Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! Cough up queen, lunch lady athlete indeed.
No.
It's taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Her phone? She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately.
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't seem. No, the court doesn't seem, Ms. Starr.
Chief
Memory
prosecutor
is
first
crap.
attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall? That's right.
Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. So she used her cell phone? Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should of course add this to your testimony. Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Lana's cell phone updated in the court record. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Ugh. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Chief Prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, Chief Prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright?
To the evidence. I want to see them. Was the guy killed?
Oh. Ms.
No.
Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Ms. Lana Skye. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. No, it's not!
Really? Edward,
it's
come
not.
on.
No, it's not. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well,
There's your
Miss
personal
Starr,
bias.
this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Ms. Skye making that phone call. Ignore my yawn. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Order, order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Grr! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. Was that a hint to the player, perhaps?
Jesus.
Was it? Oh, gee, I don't know. Witness lied about. Ms. Skye tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Ms. Starr to lie about it. Pointless to lie. I see. But say the witness did actually see Ms. Skye using the emergency phone. It would mean Ms. Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed this crime was here.
last report from the security guard.
This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Ms. Starr? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr. Order, order. Witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Ms. Skye?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Ms. Starr lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Objection! It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? Yeah, who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Ms. Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. Objection! My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. Objection! What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Ms. Skye? Well, witness?
You.
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right?
Those look like elastic bands. Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from a glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
That would take you way too long.
Yeah. There's no way.
That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block.
Okay, well, it would have taken you even longer, and you said that it only took you a matter of seconds to apprehend her, so that's still a lie. Yep, it's quite a detour.
Probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
Well, which is it? 5 minutes. This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
Whoa. Cool down. Are you sure you want to bet that? You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Stop it.
Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely! Uh-oh. Stop bribing the judge.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something!
Do I have any evidence to stop this? I'm going to object. Objection! 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time, if you like it al dente.
I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Maybe you did, Your Honor. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! You screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. Uh-oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
That's the one she tried to foist off on me! I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Ms. Starr.
Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woohoo! A triple-decker. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? Decisive evidence.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Ms. Lana Skye. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
Hell.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
I wouldn't like those two to be mixed. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1. The evidence shall be shown without... No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
Could at least study some evidence law, really.
Prosecution's complaints notwithstanding.
It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Victim's shoe added to the court record. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
I let her own blood be on. Oh wait, no, she did cut her.
I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
Nope.
Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Well, yeah. Oops, I almost clicked the wrong thing! If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction.
That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now.
But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Well, there's just pepper on it, right? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with the evidence. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Take that! I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie.
Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Is that a threat? You can't do that. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of this shoe? Well, well, well. Well, well. I always double-click by accident. Take that! The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the blood, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Order, order, order. Well, witness? What? Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh. That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think.
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There's one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. Well, what are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
Chief Prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. Predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright.
Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Whoa! That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
But
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well.
But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Ms. Lana Sky.
Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. Time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen.
Look at this. Photograph.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Sorry, Mia. Sorry. That's goofy. That's weird dialogue out of context.
Right, wet or
Right.
not.
Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection!
You probably should have done that a little bit sooner. Your Honor, wait! What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? No!
No.
Whatever it is, can it
Shut
wait?
up and listen.
No, it can't.
No.
Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong. I gotta go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem with this photograph. Girl, I don't know what it is.
Let's take it out of the muffler.
Oh, I thought that was the problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor. You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf or of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. A pipe. I see. And I see. That was just like the same thing. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
A lot of medicine about the muffler. So what's that?
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case.
Well, well, well.
Ms. Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler.
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. You're so right, girl. That is so relatable. Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings. Sus! Suspend? Find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once, and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed. I suppose so. Phew. That was close. But we made it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all. He's still hungry?
Oh my lord. Oh, old man.
To be continued. And we actually will be this time.
Yeah.
Hooray! This was a fun stream.
Yeah.
It was fun to play a case that I have never seen anything about before, and I've never played before. So,
Yeah. I didn't know
excited.
they introduced Emma so early.
Yeah. Me too. I wasn't expecting her until the Apollo Justice trilogy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how this all shakes out.
Yep. I swear it's her. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Could very well be the Marshal though.
Zoned out for a second. Well, thank you guys for tuning into the stream today, and we will catch you next time. Bye!
Bye bye.